Hi, welcome back to another video. Is your lower back flared up and the pain just won't stop? Now putting on socks and shoes is a struggle. You feel 80 years old standing up out of a chair. You're anxious every time you bend to pick something up. Well, you're not alone. Watch till the end of this video and I'm going to show you my 3-step process to calm this down fast. If you like this video and find this useful, please click the like button. Please leave your comments below and share this video. Hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of my future weekly video release. Please also subscribe to this channel. This is completely free of charge, but will help the channel to grow. Thank you. The first step you need to take is to calm down the muscles of your lower back and your nervous system, because many flares-up put you in a spasm state due to both muscle overactivity, that they're all cramping up and tight, and your nervous system sensitivity. So for this first step, you're going to get onto the floor in the supine position, relatively close to the wall. Put your feet on the wall about shoulder width apart. Now keeping both feet still. Rock your knees side to side as far as you can comfortably. This will gently mobilize the lower back and hips in a safe position. You might get some pops in your lower back as well, as those joints gently release. Now for some of you, even rocking side to side might be too much if you're in a very sensitive state. So what you could do is simply just keep your feet pressed into the wall and focus on deep abdominal breathing. This alone can help to reduce some spasms. But adding in rotation of your spine will help to free up your lower back in a gentle and safe way. For the second step, now that our lower back has somewhat calmed down, we're going to increase the stability all around our spine, which will help with our daily functional movements. Now let's move away from the wall and stay in the supine position with both your hands spread out to the side for stability. Push your lower back flat into the ground as to engage your abdominal muscles, that is posteriorly tilt your pelvis. Now lift both legs up with your knees bent. And very slowly lower one leg at a time and tap the floor with your toes. And lift it back up and at the same time lowering the other leg. This is actually a regressed version of a dead bug. But the reason we're doing this is because we're pushing the lower back into the floor. You're engaging your deep core muscles, thus increasing what we call the intra-abdominal pressure. This is primarily responsible for those stability in the front part of your spine. Furthermore, pushing the lower back into the floor during this exercise cues you to properly use your diaphragm. Position your ribs and pelvis, breathe into the abdomen, expand in 360 degrees to promote better intra-abdominal pressure that is pushing against the front part of your spine. It will help the overall stability around the entire spine. This will immediately allow your nervous system to calm down further, and you will immediately notice better stability and just a feeling of safety as you move after this. Now, after step 2, it is very likely that your body will allow your spine to actually move and become more free, because we don't want to move like a robot, right? So roll over to your stomach and let's start to work on our lumbar extensions. Start off by propping up on the elbows just to get used to this position. Breathe into it deeply to allow your lower back and your glutes to totally relax. Eventually, if you feel comfortable, put your hands under your shoulders like you're going to do a push-up and push your chest up off the ground, mimicking the yoga upward facing dog pose. It might be restricted at first, but as you continue to do that, if you notice that it gets easier and easier, then you're going the right direction. And we know that we're getting that mobility back in your spine that you need to move freely again. When we're in a flare-up state, we lose a lot of our mobility because you're tight. We're guarding our lower back and you're hardly moving and you're avoiding movement, right? Well, we need to get this mobility back, not only for our back's sake, but for our mind's sake as well. We need to show ourselves that we can move with safety and security. Those with sciatica issues often experience these type of flare-ups, and this particular exercise can be very helpful for those individuals. Because most of these back issues that get into these flare-ups are called flexion intolerant, meaning flexion or bending forward can be a consistent trigger. That is why sitting for a really long period of time or bending forward aggravates these flare-ups. And by putting yourself in the opposite position, a position your spine does not get enough of throughout the day, will help to undo that stress and restore the motion that will have been missing. Another simple drill you can perform to undo that forward dominant posture is the yoga standing back bend. Stand with your feet hip width apart, placing your hands on your hips or lower back for support. With a deep inhale, take your neck, shoulders and chest backwards. Stay in that pose for a couple of breaths. And then as you exhale, come back up. Do it for a few more times. Now when you're in a flare-up, it is one thing to temporarily modify your movement for a matter of a few days because it is triggering pain significantly. That is not a big deal. But if you're modifying your movement for weeks or months with the belief that if you bend your back or do a wrong movement that you're going to flare up again, you're convincing yourself and you're training your brain to believe that you are staying in a flare-up state, that you are staying in an injured state. And this is not a good way to continue moving. So a lot of people out there are provided advice like never bend your back, always hinge, always squat, never lift your back and always move like a robot. This is not good advice for long-term relief. So the goal of our approach is to calm down your symptoms, start to help you feel more stable, start to get you moving again, so you get back to moving normally as quickly as possible. And this simple process has helped many people to get out of a flare-up. But you might be thinking, okay, well, once I get out of a flare-up or an acute back pain state, well then, what do I do? I can move all right, but how do I get out of this completely and feel bulletproof again? And be able to get back into all the activities I want to do without regressing? Well, that's why you need to plan, and I have something for you. Simply subscribe to this channel for weekly health and fitness tips and take a look at my book, which is now available from Amazon. Thank you for watching until the end. If you like this video, please click the like button. Please leave your comments below and share this video. Hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of my future weekly video release. Please also subscribe to this channel. This is free of charge but will help the channel to grow. If you're interested in improving your health and fitness or losing weight, if you suffer from or wish to prevent back pain, please take a look at my book, which is now available from Amazon worldwide. Thank you.